All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Um, so just more in the life of my nursing school transition and whatever. I have a bachelor's degree now, so I got my bachelor's degree in May. I got an 88 on the TEAS exam in March, at the end of March. Still not in the nursing program. Um, there's a lot of things that could be said about the education system in general, especially like higher ed. It's almost a waste of time. It really is. Because yeah, I don't have the best GPA. I graduated with a 297 in college. Same as high school, which is crazy. But I just find it really wild that I can't get in a nursing program. I have a bachelor's degree, and I got an 88 on the TEAS exam. What more do you want from me? Come on, bruh. Oh my gosh. Here are some things of what I'm thinking about why the current process of getting into nursing school is so screwed up and flawed. Because it can really be said that it's stupid. It's really pointless. Like, first of all, certain programs only can accept 20 students per cohort. I'm looking at one school that I might be going to. They've got, I think, I'm pretty sure it said 300 students in their cohort, and their NCLEX numbers is just fine. Their NCLEX numbers are sitting at like a 80, 89 or something, 90. Um, I just don't understand that you have all these different schools that quote unquote tote the best programs. If you have the best programs, you know what I'm saying, then why are you not able to put more students into the program? If you see that there are this many students that deserve to be in the program clearly based off of the numbers that you said you wanted, why are they not able to get in the program? If you've got two people with the same GPA, the same test scores, why does one get in but not the other? Like it makes absolutely no sense. Um, Even furthermore, why is there no interviews? I live in Georgia. I don't know how it is in other, you know what I'm saying, states and whatever, but why is there no interviews to get into nursing school? Because you can have the best GPA and the best test scores, but if you're not a people person, if you don't know how to have social interactions and deal with people, you're flunking out of nursing school immediately, and that's evident in a lot of these programs. You see damn near half people be dropping their nursing programs. Like, because by letting people in a program through a faceless means, you're not actually getting a sense of the person before they get in the program, because it's like there's plenty of bad candidates that are getting in these programs and then that either clearly drop out or they make it through and show evidence that they do not need to be in the field. Like, it's very unfortunate to see with a lot of, and I'm not even talking about myself right now, a lot of good, respectable people who have worked hard not be able to get in nursing programs. And you all wonder why there is a shortage in the medical field in general, just not even in nursing. Because with doctors, even doctors overseas have they force doctors from overseas to redo medical school in the United States. They can have 20 years of experience in another country. They come to America and they try to put you at the bottom of the barrel. You know, nursing school, there's such a nursing shortage. The pandemic has such a stranglehold on the medical field, and yet for some reason we're not changing requirements to meet the needs. It doesn't make sense. But my main thing literally is, why is there not an interview process? Like, come on, man. This is stupid. First off, the TEAS is stupid enough within itself. The TEAS, the HESI, all these tests are, it's kind of stupid. It's kind of pointless, bro. Now, I really don't understand it. Um, Yeah, that's why you really need an interview process, because if you're able to see the type of person they are, and along with the information you've gathered from them about their schooling, then you can get a sense of if it would work for them. You know what I'm saying? I just don't see how. I don't see the motivation in this. I really don't, because you try to get in and help, because we're in the middle of a pandemic. So naturally, anybody who would want to be in the nursing field would want to get in as soon as possible to help everybody. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the basis for me wanting to be a nurse. I just love helping people, and there's a lot of people that need to be helped right now. So you know what I'm saying? How is it so hard to get into these areas? And don't try to tell me it's so hard because it needs to be so hard to get into these places, because they have to be very selective and restrictive. If you were very selective and restrictive, literally there would be an interview process. It's the main thing. Two, stop just look that we're people, not numbers. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make sense to just look at GPA numbers, test score numbers, grade numbers, and then determine, oh yeah, this person is suitable for this program just because we saw their numbers. Like, the thing with college is, and now I'm just speaking for everybody in general when it comes to getting a job, because it seems like having a degree is pointless. My degree don't matter. I'm part of the name of this video will be, I swear my bachelor's degree does not matter. That might be the whole name of this video, but hey. You look at the people with the highest GPAs. Granted, there's some geniuses out there that's able to actually be sociable people who get it done, but for the majority, there are people who have 4.0s and no work experience, and they somehow get these jobs because they had a 4.0, even though what you really don't know is they were people that literally just stayed in their room all day every day, didn't go out, didn't go to any type of student events, nothing. They just went to school, they just went to class and went back to their dorm room and just studied and got their 4.0. They have no social experience, they have no real life experience, all they know is school, and once you put them in these jobs, they fail. I mean, meanwhile, you have the majority of people who are actually working, the majority of people that are more well-rounded. You have the people with those, anywhere below a 3.5, and somewhere like that. I'll even include the people with like 2.7s and stuff. I'll include y'all, from all the way down to 2.7. It may even lower than that. You know, it. I don't know other people's circumstances, but below that very smart range is people who are going to student events, that run student organizations, that have jobs, and they're doing school. For me personally, I always looked at college in three different ways. Well, life in general. Yeah, college in three different ways. You have your grades, you have money, and then you have social life. So, your grades, obviously, going to class and all that stuff, doing your homework. That's 33%. Then you have your social life. I said third, but it doesn't matter. You have social life, which includes student organizations, going out and having fun. You know what I'm saying? Well, yeah. I guess those go coincide. You could argue student organizations goes in with experience in job or whatever. You can let me know in the comment section what you feel about that. But social life, interactions with other people, things of that nature. 33%. Then you have job. Oh, money. That's what it is. Then you have money. That's the other 33%. Everything in life works off 30. Like, what I believe is everything is out of 100. You're never going to have 100 of each of these things. You know what I'm saying? So either A, say you have like 75% money, you always making all the money in the world, but your socials like and your grades is looking really more Or say you're a Poindexter, you have all the grades in the world, you had a 4.0, your social life is trash, and your money is very trash. You borrow, you're getting money from your parents. Mama, can you give me this? I need money. Give me an allowance. Um, like I said, there are people that break that mold. But with how I see things, the majority of life, college, you have these three things. And then the social life, say like you're the social butterfly that everybody knows, you know what I'm saying? And then you can pick your poison with either your social butterfly with money or your social butterfly with grades. It's never all three. You know what I'm saying? For me in college, I wanted to have the mixture of that. Because you can't just not have a job. You have to work. You can't have bad grades. You have to do as hard as you have to work as hard as you can with your grades, with everything else you have going on in your life. In your social life, you have to live your life. You're young. Like, you can't just hunker down and just strip yourself away from society. You are a part of society. You need to be a part of it. You know what I'm saying? You need to be engaged in it. So what I always believed in being a very well-rounded person. I didn't really necessarily believe in being strong in one aspect of my life. I wanted to have that gamut of information, so that way I could most properly be able to enjoy my life. I am a working man. I've had the same job for damn near 8 years, and this is my first job. 8 years in my job. I ran a few student organizations at college. My GPA, I barely missed a 3.0. I say all that to say it's way more than the numbers with what people are looking at in jobs and opportunities and trying to make a living and whatnot. It's way more than the numbers, and I don't understand why this is a thing. And now I understand what did they say? 80% of jobs are never made available online as we're hiring. They're hiring internally. Recommendations. Oh, you can go here. I understand all that. And that goes in with the social aspect. You need to meet people. You have to put yourself in these situations, in these circles, to where you are being introduced to people who can help get you in the door. That's understandable. But it's really unfortunate to see how a lot of us college graduates are not getting the jobs we deserve. It's unfortunate because there's no way with a 4-year degree I should be making just about the same, if not less, than somebody who didn't go to college. Let's be real about this. Like, I should not be making mediocre money with a bachelor's degree. All the money I spent on my degree, I should be having some sort of return on my degree. Best believe. You know what I'm saying? But that coincides with work experience. Other people that didn't go to college, they went to work. So they have all the experience. Like I said, everything's out of 100%. You're never going to get 100 out of everything. Except for those few that break the mold. It's very unfortunate to see how these things turn out, but I just want everybody, like college graduates, nursing students included, because, that's we got a long road ahead of us, to just keep applying, keep filling out those applications. The one phrase I hate the most, keep retaking the TEAS exam. Just keep doing the best you can. And another thing is, one last thing I want to talk about before I go is how stupid all of these different requirements are. I started at West Georgia, where our requirement was biology. Then I transferred to Kennesaw, where the requirement is chemistry. And it's so stupid to see how all of these different schools have different requirements for these nursing programs. And it's just like, It makes no sense. Like one or two classes. There's even one school where one of their requirements is a class that you don't take until the very start of the nursing program in the majority of programs, which is kind of dumb. And then nutrition is a special one for different schools. I just really don't understand why there's not a consensus. You would think in the USG there would be a consensus on these are the requirements to get in this program in these programs. Because it's those one or two classes that screws people, that restricts their ability to apply to different programs. Hence me, because I'd never finished Chem 2, because I finished biology as a West Georgia student before I came to Kennesaw. And I'm not good at chemistry, I'm good at biology. My thing is, it's just so many hurdles you have to jump through to be able to get your foot in the door for nursing. And yet they want to whine and complain that there's a nursing shortage, that they can't handle it, that it's too much going on. And it's just a load of crap, to be honest, because it should not be this hard. It should not be this hard to just get my foot in the door. If you want to make things harder, why not just make things harder in the program, so that way you could weed more of those bad people out? I don't understand. It's just so confusing. It doesn't need to be this hard to get into the nursing program. It really doesn't. If you have an interview process, you can see from an interview what type of person they are, why they're here for nursing, and whether they deserve to be here. And if you feel like if they do well in the interview, let them in. You got to be a people person to be a nurse. I don't understand it. I really don't understand it. You have to have some sort of social interaction with the people you're letting in these programs. It's just it's all pointless. But I just wanted to give an update, just ramble a little bit. I know I can ramble here and there. Forgive me. But I just wanted to give a quick update on my life. What's going on with nursing school outside of, the rest of the Players Palace. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to keep doing the best I can. I'm going to just keep applying to these different schools, and hopefully I get in. I'm going to keep applying. I'm going to keep doing what I need to do. I haven't lost my faith. I haven't necessarily gotten too discouraged, because, that's the name of the game. So, whatever the Lord has for me, the Lord has for me, and I'm going to just stick with it. I'm going to just keep doing the best I can, so that way I can say I did it. So that way I can get to where I know I will be. And that's just about it, to be honest. If you haven't seen my TEAS video, go back and look at that TEAS video. And if you are studying for the TEAS, make sure you click on my link in the description in that TEAS video, so that way you can get the best bundle of information from ATI, so that way you can get the 88 that I got, or even higher, on the TEAS exam. If you are new to the channel, make sure you like, share, subscribe, and I will talk to y'all later. Peace out.